Hey everyone, how's it going? For today's fun video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw Godzilla versus Skar King. So hope you follow along and enjoy this video today. Now to start off with Godzilla versus Skar King, let's begin with Godzilla. So I'm going to start right up here and I'm going to begin by making a line. So it's going to kind of go down and then back here for his eye. Next I'm going to make a little line that's going to come down and up. Then I'm going to make a little line down here. I'm going to bring this line back and down, and I'll add a couple more little lines in here. Next, I'm going to bring this line back and then kind of come down at an angle. And then I'm going to bring this line down like this for the nose. We'll make a little line that kind of comes up like this for the nostril. Then I'm going to bring this line down, and we're just going to kind of bring this up and down for the mouth. We're going to curve this down at an angle. I'm going to bring this down and up. I'm going to bring this over and then up here for the jaw. We'll curve this line back with a couple little lines. And I'm going to make some sharp pointed teeth here and some sharp pointed teeth here. Next, I'm going to bring a couple lines to go over and down just to kind of shape out the back of his neck. And then I'm going to make a couple little curved lines right here for the neck. Next, I'm going to bring this line down and then up a little bit. Then I'm going to bring this down and then up here to kind of start the chest. Then I'm going to bring this line down here. I'm going to bring this line down. I'm going to bring a line down here. I'm going to bring a line that comes down and up for a claw, and I'm going to do this a couple more times right here. Then I'm going to bring this line back up and kind of curve it around. Next, I'm going to bring this line down and over, down and over. I'm going to bring this line down here. Next, I'm going to bring this line down for the other arm. I'm going to bring this line down and kind of curve it for where the thumb would be. And bring a line down and back, down and back, down and back, and kind of bring it up. Then I'll bring this up here. Next, starting here, I'm going to draw a line that's going to come out and then down. I'm going to draw a line that's going to come down to a point for one of the claws and then back here. Then I'm going to bring this line up and then back. Bring this line down here. I'm going to bring another line. It's going to come down and then kind of curve this around almost like an oval shape. I'm going to bring these lines down here. I'm going to bring this line down to a point and then add a couple more like this for his other foot. Then I'm going to bring this line down. And then I want to start adding the spikes. I know we haven't put the tail in yet, but that's because I want to kind of add Skar King over here, and then we'll finish off with the tail. So when adding the spikes, we just want to make these kind of like jagged, different sized points for his spikes and his dorsal fins. So we're just going to make these get really big back here. And we're just going to kind of make these get a little bit smaller as they come down. And then we can add some other little ones back behind here just to make them look really big. So we're just going to add a few more back here. I'm going to make some little curved lines on each of the claws with some extra little lines. And same thing on the toes, just some claws with some extra little lines. I'm going to make a couple little broken lines kind of right around the mouth. And then a couple kind of right around the eyes and the nose. I'm going to add a couple little extra lines by the arms and the leg here too, just kind of make it look like there's some wrinkles. Then kind of like a long broken line down here, then down the middle. I like to make these kind of little broken, kind of oval shapes right around where the knee would be. So we're just going to kind of make these little lines right around here. And we're just going to make some of these long lines coming right around here. And we're going to do the same thing here, and the same thing right across here. And we're going to do some more lines, just kind of coming down, just for extra details on Godzilla. It's kind of up to you how many lines you want to put in there. I'm going to add some extra lines kind of coming across the back, and then even some extra lines here too. We're just kind of make these long, broken lines all over, just kind of add some texture and detail onto Godzilla. Then I'm going to add some of these extra little kind of lines onto his dorsal fins as well. So we're just going to kind of add these lines, add some extra little details here. Now, I know we still haven't added the tail, but I want to kind of start working on Skar King before we do that. So, starting right here, I'm going to begin with his face. So I'm going to begin by making a little line. It's just going to go down and up. And I'll put a little curve for the eye. Then I'll make a little line that's going to come down and back here. Make a line that comes down. And we'll make a little curve here and a curve here for the nose. And we'll put some little bumps inside there. Next, I'm going to draw a line that's going to come down. I'm going to bring this line up and then down for the mouth. I'm going to bring this line down and then back here and kind of curve it back. Next, I'm going to make a couple little lines right around the eye. And I'm going to make his big fangs down here with a couple little bumps in between them. And a couple little bumps with some bigger fangs at the top. Do a little curved line for the tongue and a line down here. Next, I'm going to bring a little line down here and bring it up. And a little line is going to come down with some zigzags here. Next, I'm going to bring this line over and down, and I'll bring a little line up here. I'm going to bring this line up and then down for the head. I'm going to bring this around with some zigzags. Then I'm going to make a little line here and a bump for the ear. Next, I'm going to make some lines that kind of come down for the head. And I'm going to make some kind of like these little wrinkle lines for his forehead. And some little lines right around his eye and a little bump here. Next, starting here, I'm going to make a little line that kind of comes out for his shoulder. And a little line's going to come up and then down here for his arm. I'm going to make some zigzags. I'm going to bring this line up to here with a little line here. And then I'm going to bring this line over to here to kind of shape out his arm. I'm going to put some kind of like zigzag lines where some of his fur is going to be and where there's not going to be some fur. Next, right here, I'm going to make a line that's going to come out for his thumb. I'm going to make a line that's going to come down and up, down and up, down and up, and then down and up for his hand. Next, I'm going to bring a line that's going to come down into here and kind of up for his shoulder. Then I'm going to make this line come down to here. I want to make this line come down and up, and then down and up. So it kind of looks like he's on his knuckles. I want to bring this line around. I want to bring this up, and another little line that curves here. Next, I'm going to bring this line up here, and kind of bring this in. Next, I'm going to bring this line down and over, and then this line down and over for his chest. And then I'm going to bring this line down with like some zigzags right here, and then bring it up. Next, I'm going to bring some lines down here. I'm going to bring this line down with some zigzags and back here. I'm going to bring this line down and curve it around. This one down and curve around, this one down and curve around. Then I'll make this line curve around and then up here. Next, I'm going to bring this line up and over, and we'll curve it up to here. I'm going to bring this line down and then over to here. I'm going to bring this line down here, and we'll just kind of make a little curve for like the toe and a little line, because it's going to be kind of hidden behind Godzilla's foot. Now I'm going to make this line kind of down. You can see I'm using these zigzag lines. Now I'm going to curve this over to here. I want to make these zigzag lines here. And then some more kind of zigzag lines right around here. Then I'm going to kind of add some over here too. And then I'm just going to make some little broken lines kind of right around here, a couple lines for like where his ribs would be. We can add lines kind of like where the knuckles would be on here. And then some extra little lines right here. Then a few more little lines kind of right around here for some detail. And then now we can add Godzilla's tail. So we won't see much of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring his tail kind of like over to here and then right over here. So it's kind of off the paper. I'm going to add some little curved lines here and a line here with some more little curves. And then we'll add some more of those spikes on here with a couple little lines on here. And there you go. There is your drawing of Godzilla versus Skar King. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.